Cultureship is the combination of culture and leadership, and maybe even an advanced form of leadership that would help individuals succeed in both their personal and professional lives. As I looked back on my career, and many of the people who are in this room taught me a lot, and as I look back on that, I learned some core beliefs, and I put those beliefs into a system of beliefs that is cultureship. The ACBs is not an editorial faux pas. It is ACB, and it's in that order for a reason: associates, customers, and business, and we'll talk more about that. What is culture? To me, in two simple pictures, it is a bubble above our heads. So a team, a company, a family, what is it that they believe about how things get done around here that then guides their actions and decisions? So you walk into your office building, and immediately, whether you know it or not, you've got some beliefs about how things get done around here. And that certainly guides your behaviors, your actions, your decisions. So it turns into the culture of that organization. As an example, if you walk into that building and you believe teamwork is a priority around here, then you're going to serve your associates. If somebody's sick, you're going to help them out. If somebody's overloaded, you're going to give them some extra effort. It's going to be natural for you because you have that core belief that teamwork is really, really important around here. On the other hand, if you walk in that building and you believe that individual performance is what matters around here, you're going to behave slightly differently. And there's going to be two different cultures that exist. You probably can picture or maybe even been a part of two different cultures like that. And that is the reason why culture is directly connected to results. I firmly believe, through many different examples and lessons in my life, that culture is the greatest driver of business results. So the question becomes, how do you actually drive culture? This little purple dude flying in is the answer to that question. Every person in the culture, that's what this purple dude represents. Every associate in the culture has the opportunity to impact the culture because of the experiences they provide each other. As they walk, as they talk, as they do things, there are people in that culture, in that team, in that company, in that family that are watching. And that person, every one of the people in that team, influences each other about how things get done around here. But more importantly, and in some cases most importantly, the leader is the greatest influence on the culture. The leader, compared to the other associates, has authority. And because they have authority, they have a much greater influence. And so, what is the leader doing to build that culture? Who do they go to lunch with every day? Who do they not go to lunch with? Who comes in their office when they make a decision? Who's excluded from those decisions? All of those things have a huge impact, huge influence on how things get done around here. But the leader not only impacts the bubble above the head, the leader also impacts the actions of our feet. The leader, if they're conscious about culture, can arm that culture in a substantial way. What we want, what every leader should want, is that the associates own the culture. There's a huge difference between the leader having the ultimate responsibility and the associates owning the culture. And the difference is what I would call legacy. As a leader is in an organization, builds a high-performing culture, if that culture is all about them, when they leave, what happens? The culture goes, right? The new leader comes in and a brand new culture comes in because the behaviors change, the experiences change. But, as you'll learn later, as I learned in the Roanoke office, when the associates own the culture, now you have a legacy. Now you have people that have felt and tasted the great high-performing culture and they're willing to fight for it, no matter which goofy leader comes in next. And so this is what my book does. It focuses in on the beliefs required of leaders and of associates to develop a high-performing culture. It looks back on my experiences and the many things I've screwed up and gotten right and pulls out the core beliefs that need to be existent in every company and every professional and business team to decide a high-performing winning culture. It puts those beliefs into a subset of 10 beliefs. You have 4 foundational beliefs, 3 structural beliefs, and 3 ultimate beliefs. And then you get the tools and stories behind it to help you live those beliefs yourself.